What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 49 of the XtraSlice, brought to you by the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlatte. Joining me, as always, we have the mayor of Stardew Valley and Eorzea, Chris Montalbano.
The mayor's back, baby.
The most degenerate squid in the sea, Jalen Roberts.
Look, we survived 2020.
Not yet.
Yes, we.
The Akatsuki Durag, Madrid Devon.
Shouts out to the Coochie Man.
We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. It's not actually going to be that jam-packed. It's 2 days before Christmas, and news is pretty slow, so we're just going to be kicking it, chilling with you guys in this very special holiday season. So stay tuned. Yeah, so for all the podcast listeners, I got a new phone today. If you're watching the video version, you can see it. If you got the audio version, you should go to our YouTube and watch the video versions, because we're getting like 10 times as many audio listens as we're getting video views. So, you know, just go to the YouTube and just do what I do. Open up a video and just let it play on like a secondary monitor or something. You know, go give us those views. Hit that subscribe button.
Actually,
Alana puts a lot of work into the YouTube.
That's true. And some of our jokes land better.
YouTube podcast at 1.5 speed is pretty good.
Well, I listen to all my podcasts at 1.5 speed. Like Apple Podcast does that. That is a pro tip for anybody listening to podcasts, especially some of the ones that I listen to that are like 4 hours long.
I don't know.
At 1.5 speed, you can just tear through that bad boy.
Hour 50, and I want all of those seconds.
Listen, if you listen to them at 1.5 speed, you'll have enough space for a new podcast to go into your rotation. That's really how I was able to start back listening to 3-piece. Is I'm like, I got the time to put 3-piece set on 1.5 speed.
New episode after this one. After this is done recording, new episode drop.
We're just like, oh fuck, I gotta upload.
Bro, every time I'm home, I'm like, fuck, I gotta listen to it. And then I'm like,
every
right,
Saturday,
I'm like, who cares about notes? You know, like, do y'all really read those notes? If y'all read those notes, message me, give me feedback, and let me know that you read those notes, and I'll go back and make even more detailed notes than you're getting right now.
Right.
So all my 3
because ours is just.
Like, do people care? Do y'all read notes for podcasts, or do you just look at the title and be like, "You're"?
I mean, I just listen to pretty much every episode of what I listen to.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because if it's in my rotation, I'm just gonna listen to it regardless.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't need that.
I don't give a shit.
It's hogwash. It's poppycock.
I barely look at the title.
Right.
Title. I just hit play and let that new Apple UI just do whatever.
Look, the algorithm knows. It just needs to play.
Well, I know we do get timestamps and chapters on the YouTube videos, so.
Ooh.
Do we?
We don't have those in the. Yeah, Alana goes through and does the little chapters, so you know how like actual YouTubers have the different sections of their video chaptered off. Like we have those.
As in, you can find specifically when we start ranting.
Right.
Is there a degenerate timestamp?
I mean, if we had a button,
Probably.
I feel like
We do need a degenerate button.
We just need a soundboard too.
I've been looking at getting a Stream Deck, and I think a Stream Deck could be like, I know one way people do timestamps on podcasts is they just have a button that they're like, okay, new topic, hit the button.
Oh.
And so that could help, but also Stream Deck's kind of low on my priority list of streaming upgrades. I'm looking at that Elgato Wave 3 mic.
That mic? Is it because you've seen influencers with it?
Partially. Yeah. I'll give it to Elgato. The people that have it make it look super useful. And I mean, I just need something. I need something with a mute button on it. Like my current mic, just the only way to truly mute it through all sources is straight unplug it, and that'll just break everything instantly if I do that. So, just not going to do that.
Just get a Yeti.
I think the Wave's a little cheaper than the Yeti, and the Wave is more like, if you look at it, it's a really nice mic. And I know a lot of people who use the Yeti and the Wave for podcasting. So
Yeah, they're
it's
about
a toss-up
the same
between
price.
those two. And the Wave is more compact and it's like smaller, and it'll, if I get the Stream Deck and the Wave, and there was something else Elgato I was looking at, I could have I was looking at a 4K capture card. One of the PCIe capture cards.
4K.
Because I kind of want to
every day. You better come up with a schedule.
Yeah.
I'd stream more than I currently stream. I wouldn't say every day, but I'd definitely stream more than I currently stream if I had a 4K capture card. But yeah, so
a lot of people watch streams in 4K.
I mean, if their
No.
screen can watch
yeah,
it,
I
right?
mean, not a lot of people do, but the reason I'd want to do it is so I could stream from my PS5 without losing the quality going into my monitor. So that's the problem. Like, if I plug my PS5 into my current capture card, it's going to strip down everything basically to a 1080p image coming out of my PS5, and I have this shiny new box that can do 4K ray tracing 60 FPS. I'd like to look at that stuff happen. What's that quotation mark, Chris?
I mean,
Spider-Man finally got a 60 FPS mode with
What?
ray tracing. So they had it was performance mode where it was 60 FPS, but it wouldn't have ray tracing or 4K. I think it ran at 1080p 60. And then they had it might have been 4K 60, but then they had a graphical mode that gave you ray tracing, but it ran at 30. Now I booted it up the other day and to test out this new mode, and it is 60 FPS with ray tracing, and it is great.
that's tight. Wait,
It's a
does ray
serious
tracing
game changer.
include 4K?
Not necessarily. I'm not even sure. Because I didn't play that much time with it, and I wasn't pixel peeping. I was just like,
Yeah.
a lot of games, especially with 60 FPS right now, like Destiny and Spider-Man, it does.
I mean, it matters.
Yeah, it really is noticeable, and yeah. So I could go pixel peep it. I could go, honestly, probably look up that 4K 60 or that ray tracing, because it's like performance mode plus RT is the name of the mode. And so I could go look and see, but with the game moving that fast, and a game like Spider-Man where swinging through the city just feels so much better at 60 FPS. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I
That's
care
smooth.
about resolution, but in a situation like that, the resolution isn't mattering anywhere near as much as the frame rate.
But get them both together?
Yeah, I mean, there are games that are out there that are doing. I'm pretty sure Destiny's 4K 60.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
And Destiny, they gave me the field of view slider. I've been messing around. I tweaked the field of view slider in every game that I have that let me tweak the field of view slider. So I tweaked it in Apex. I tweaked it in Destiny. I tweaked it in Call of Duty.
Yeah. Tweaking it in Apex was
Rocket League.
a game changer.
Wait, Rocket League? Will it let me adjust my FOV?
Yes, it's a fucking game changer. That's
Okay. You haven't been online, Chris.
I know.
I would have played
dead.
Rocket League
I know.
recently.
I am dead to the world for the last couple of weeks. I get it.
Yeah, so if you had
Yeah,
been
it
online and
happens.
was like, hey, let's play some Rocket League, I would have popped on Rocket League, and we might have gotten to the nugget that Rocket League has a field of view slider sooner, but we haven't gotten there yet.
We're going to get there.
Right, we'll get there.
We're not in that
Don't worry,
quarantine arc yet.
Right, we're not in the Rocket League. Well, we're still in the Apex arc. Because
Violence!
I'm 92 on my Battle Pass.
Damn.
91, 92 on my Apex Battle Pass. So for the first time
Shit, I am
I'm not
ever,
remotely
93.
close to that. I'm still in the 40s.
I've just been out there grinding, bro.
It's because the game wants me to play characters I just don't want to play. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
I mean, I'm getting to the point that I'm having to figure out guns that I've just never used. Because, like, like, the alternator, the hemlock, those are, like, the core. Like, the flatline, even the devotion, you know. The Spitfire, like, all of those are, like, regular rotation guns. But they got me using the Havoc and all types of stuff.
Use the Havoc. Use the G7 Scout. Use the...
First of all, the G7 Scout ain't bad.
No, the G7 Scout a hit. It's just like it depends on the way you play, and with the way I play, using the G7.
It's also like, but also because of that, I'm sniping now. So now I'm at like I'd kind of rather just have a sniper rifle.
Yeah,
because there's times where it's like you're landing shots with the G7, you're like, this isn't killing fast enough. I had a sniper though.
I mean, it's like a 3. If you shoot him in the head, it's 3 hit down.
Depends on their armor.
I mean, unless it's got nerf.
If they're not wearing a helmet, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got screwed the other day in a shootout because I was, like, shooting somebody in the chest, broke their armor, but then just, like, the recoil of the gun started shooting them in the head, and they had a purple helmet, and so they killed me because I was just like, grrr, and it just recoiled up, and they just had a whole new set of armor that I had to deal with. I was like, damn, when do you ever wish you hadn't gotten a headshot?
Right. That's some bullshit.
But there was that. So yeah, this is the first time in probably ever that I've had more than one battle pass going, and one of the battle passes is higher than Fortnite. So Fortnite, I'm in like the 70s on my battle pass, but I've just been playing so much Apex and putting so much time and energy and effort and stuff into Apex that Fortnite has kind of fallen by the wayside. I want to go back and finish off that Black Panther mission so I can get the Wakanda Forever salute. But outside of that, I don't see any reason. Fortnite's, like, I talked about it early this season about how a lot of the good momentum they had going from last season has gone into this season, but I don't know.
They haven't done anything.
I've been having good games. They have done some, like, they changed up the map again, like, because it's Christmas, like, they are putting snow back on parts of the map.
That's always fun. Yeah,
they brought back some guns, or, like, added new guns. So there was, like, this sniper rifle without a scope. It was just kind of like it was like the old hunting rifle, except instead of it being, like, one shot reload, like, bolt action like that, it had a clip of 5, which was super nice. So I like that addition. But, you know, Apex has been hitting too well this season for me to be playing. I could play Apex with a full squad, or I could play Fortnite by myself. And that's really what it's starting to boil down to. But, like, if I'm online by myself,
Apex is hitting. That's just what it is.
Yeah,
man.
Apex really is hitting.
That
second place last night, man, hurt my soul.
Oh, dog, we got a first like after you got off, me and Jawan played another match, and like we fucking backpacked this Bloodhound to victory in a comp match. I was like, bro, I'm like a couple points away, just one kill away from like upping my to bronze 2, I want to say. So I just needed one kill and a little assault rifle damage, and then like one match to level. So I was about to level in multiple places. So I was like, all right, I can run one more.
Yeah, that was like the other night. I was on with Jalen, and I was like, I need to get off now, but I also need under 200 damage with the Hemlock to get another level on my battle pass. So I'm going to play another game and get this damage with this Hemlock.
Might as well.
But do you guys have any, like, holiday gaming plans, like, queued up? I know, like,
play Hades.
You gonna play some Hades?
Play some more Hades.
Stardew.
My niece is getting a Switch. I hope she's not watching this. I doubt it. But so my brother got her a Switch, so I'm gonna go and play some Switch games with her. And
that's exciting.
Who knows? I might give her my copy of Pokemon. I was thinking about it.
Yeah,
Evie?
it was my cousin's birthday the other day, and he was like, "Yeah." I didn't realize like he is a Fire Emblem fan. Like he played Awakening, Fates, Shadows of Valentia. Like he's a Fire Emblem fan, and
Mhm.
he's had a Switch, and I didn't realize that he hadn't played Three Houses. So I might give him my copy of Three Houses, just because that seems to be just as he's grown up. He's come to my house and just been like, "Oh, this." Like I gave him my DS copy of The World Ends with You. I got him a copy of Smash Bros for his birthday last year, so I might just give him my copy of Three Houses because it's just sitting there, and I don't have many plans to play my Switch until Monster Hunter Rise, and then when it's Monster Hunter Rise, all bets are off.
It's gonna be Monster Hunter Rise. I get it. I get it.
So, yeah, man, those weapon videos.
Oh
We
my
haven't talked about
God.
those. So
Correct.
the Monster Hunter Twitter has been dropping. Well, they did it. It ended yesterday, I want to say. They were dropping 2 weapon videos showcasing new moves from Rise every day, and it was just like the hunting horn looks crazy. You actually breakdance with the hunting horn now, which is really cool. The great sword looks amazing. They made aerial great sword into just a thing.
It's just like that. Yo, that fucking was it the wedge beetle? What's it called?
Oh, not the wedge beetle.
It's not a wedge beetle.
Wire bug.
Wire bug. The fucking wire bug just changes the game. It's like, all right, yeah, clutch onto something. This is like, nah, nigga, clutch onto the air. Like, so unironically, well, Glaive is dead. That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
Everything has aerials now, so Glaive is just sitting there like, I can call my bugs back.
Yeah, Glaive looks
bugs
really
back.
lame in comparison. Like every other weapon, like getting the wire bug has made it like you're just Spider-Man. You can just shoot the thing up in the air, pull yourself up, and just start an aerial combo like that. Which I don't think I've seen anybody mount a monster yet, but they have to like do something to adjust the mounting because you're going to be in the air so much in this game, and it's going to be great. But looking at the greatsword, I really liked the moves they were adding. So it looks like they're giving you more paths to do your truth charge slash without just standing there and charging it and then getting your attack off, which looks really. It's just everything I could have wanted out of the greatsword. Like I played 600 hours of the greatsword on World and Iceborne. I'm ready to put at least another 600 hours in on Rise. Just off of that, it was like a 30-second trailer. And then watching the Eric's breakdown of all the weapons has had me. I might, I always keep a long sword on me. Like, I always have a long sword in the box waiting to go, so.
Same.
But the Magnum Hollow armor looks really good. So the 2 things,
I dare say this game has more drip than Base World did.
And they've already said off rip that layered armor is going to be like the amiibos are already for layered armor, and I got all 3 amiibos pre-ordered, so all the homies got all the layered armor. Y'all ain't got to worry about it.
This is how you do it. Like, when you keep making games, you should just keep those improvements that you added towards the end of the life cycle, or just a cool thing you brought into the game. Take it over to the next one. Don't be like, that was cool in that game. Goodbye. Keep all that shit.
I thought we'd be losing out on a bunch of stuff going to Rise. Like, I was kind of concerned, but no.
They saw the formula that worked. Like, Monster Hunter was really good about community support. Like, they were fucking great about that shit. So, a lot of that came from, like, testing, seeing what worked, and, like, reaching out to their community. Mm-hmm. And so...
Yeah.
You have to think at the same time when they were working on Rise, we're like, all right, yeah, let's keep all that. Let's just use all this stuff. Let's keep the same infrastructure and just like make it different. Make it hit different.
And it looks like it's going to hit different. Like, I'm excited watching the gameplay on my monitor. I was like, I want a Switch Pro. I want this game to run at 60 FPS. But at the end of the day, it doesn't look terrible.
For a Switch game, this looks great.
Yeah. Still,
frame rate. We're gonna see how that goes.
Yeah, we're really gonna see.
I
how
just
that
hope
goes
it's not like, oh my god, this is actually trash. Especially with the infrastructure of Nintendo Online, that's what I'm more concerned about.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Right, because that was the thing about World. We could just hop into a PSN party, and towards the end when they updated it, we couldn't necessarily bring people in as easily. Like those random nights where we'd be carrying like randoms, and we could just invite them into the party, and then when we closed the party, that was it. But now it's like a whole. We're going to be using Discord, and so it's going to be a whole thing of if somebody's trying to play with us, getting them into the Discord and all of that. But the good thing, and this is part of the reason I wanted that 4K capture card. My Switch is always hooked up to my capture card, so at any point I could hit 2 buttons and be streaming. For Monster Hunter, like it's easier to stream. It will be easier to stream Monster Hunter Rise than it was even to stream Monster Hunter World. And I did a 14-hour stream of Monster Hunter World once. So,
we're about to be Monster Huntered out. Chris, are you gonna hop on?
No.
Why not, Chris?
I'm honest.
It's a perfect starting point. It is the perfect
great
pick up and
launching
play. You'll be with the boys. You can find.
You'll be with the boys. You'll be
Look,
with the lads.
I'm going to be honest with myself,
Drinking
and
ale.
if I make you guys proud and do want to play this game later, it'll be a little surprise instead of letting you guys down and saying, "Yeah, I'll play," and then never play.
You're not wrong about that. It'd be nice if the day we just all start up Monster Hunter Rise, we're just all on there grinding through low rank in the first day, and then Chris just hops on. Like, we see Chris's icon pop up on the Switch UI and just, Monster Hunter Rise, what?
Everybody would go crazy. Because we're gonna be partied out, dog. We're gonna be full.
Yeah, we're
squads.
deep. We're gonna hit multiple squads. So when's Twitter gonna get rid of those? Because
they're pointless.
They really are pointless, and I never watch them.
I don't watch them either.
Get rid of what?
But I post some.
Fleets, it's just Instagram stories, but for Twitter.
I think the problem is like it doesn't. If you don't watch it, you're not gonna get the good algorithm for the ones you would want to watch. Mm-hmm. Like that's the thing about Instagram. Like that algorithm is already kind of there. It's like, yeah, we know whose like stories you like to watch, so we're gonna put those for you.
Right.
And this is just like I don't know. You tell me.
I thought you knew, right?
Like, you tell me. I'm like, that's too much
I gotta
work.
scroll
Y'all
through.
Supposed to know. You've been stealing my information for all these years. You're supposed to know.
Right. There are all these external algorithms that are also stealing my information that are telling me who my closest friends on Twitter are. You guys I shouldn't have to scroll through all these tweets to find like a Monster Hunter fleet that they put up, or if you guys were to put those up. I saw Madrid's, but he wasn't the first one on the list, and there were other people that I'm not even sure who they are, but I follow them that were before Madrid on my fleets, and I tweet back and forth with Madrid, so they have the information.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense if they already have who you hang out with all the time, because that is how the timeline's set up, right? Like it'll show you
kinda.
Okay.
Nobody's 100% sure how the timeline works anymore. The timeline has a mind of its own. And that's not what we need out of fleets. We if Instagram stories were just it shuffled everybody's Instagram story in a random order. No, they're the people that I regularly go and I see what's up and then it helps the people that watch my Instagram story. I can just go watch theirs directly from seeing that they watched mine. And that kind of helps on, I don't think you're getting any of that out of fleets on Twitter. It's taking up screen real estate.
Stories did take a second to actually get good.
I just don't see fleets getting to that point because Twitter isn't as image focused
That's
or
true.
video focused as Instagram is. Like Twitter is known for 140 characters. Be quick, be concise, be to the point in text form.
Yeah.
Sure, people put images. Sure, people like put GIFs and like videos and stuff on tweets. But I don't like when I open up Twitter. I'm not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put this amazing GIF. Like I'll type out a tweet and then if there's a GIF that goes with it, I'll put it with it. You know. But
Sometimes you gotta
Instagram,
slap
if
a
I
GIF
post
on
on
it for extra engagement,
yeah, because a good GIF will get
a good GIF
you some likes.
or an unrelated image. I posted a fucking gem on my fleet. Nobody saw it. But I posted it on Instagram and people were like, LOL. Like they're sending me messages and shit. I'm like, yeah. That was a good one.
Right.
I know.
And I mean, even with images, so like my I voted image today, it got likes as a tweet, but I'm sure, and it got views as an Instagram stories and people responding with the fire emoji and all that. But
Go
if
vote,
I had done that
Georgie,
on-
go vote.
go vote. I voted. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not telling y'all to vote without voting myself.
That's
I did
true.
it. I secured my vote.
If you go to if you're in Atlanta and you go to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, you get yourself a fancy little Falcons mask. That's cool. And potentially an Atlanta United one. I can't confirm or deny because I got 2 Falcons ones, but
They really got to get rid of those.
right. I was like, it's Atlanta, but I'd much rather rep Atlanta United on any given day over the Falcons. Because the Falcons,
You'd
as
say you'd
not a
rather
football
rep
fan,
some winners over some losers.
Yeah,
Is that what you're
exactly.
saying?
I mean,
Does
the
Atlanta
Falcons-
United have Julio Jones?
I don't even know who Julio Jones is. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Damn. Damn.
Julio Jones is Atlanta.
Yeah. He is
But nah,
Atlanta.
I almost made a Michael Vick joke, but I'm not. It's the holiday season.
Come
We're
on,
gonna.
man. Sombra's not even in here, bro.
You hear the words Michael Vick. Got to make sure your dog's okay.
Wait, what?
No.
Yo, what are these?
No.
Yo.
No.
If you're in the Discord, just check out the shit post channel. Sometimes there's some shit in there.
Some
Right.
shit has
I
been
felt
posted.
like it was needed. That is the one channel that I made it, and then immediately that and the Cyberpunk channel are the 2 channels that like immediately got the traffic they needed. Because we were getting a lot of shit posts and jokes and memes, but they weren't necessarily jokes and memes. They were shit posts, and so now we're getting them in the shit post channel. And Cyberpunk was flooding out the general games chat channel. And so we gave Cyberpunk their own channel, and people are in there and engaged. I'm the only one that can't look at Discord, because if I do, the entire stream will see it. And that might not be the best course of action right now.
Yeah.
Oh, true. I just don't use Discord on my phone when I'm at home.
Oh well.
What?
Cause
No, I'll be at home right there. Discord on my phone, while also in Discord on my computer.
Multiple channels all at once.
Oh, no. But yeah, Chris, that Stardew update, I'm assuming you haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. But I saw, like, on
No.
Steam that I opened up Steam the other day to do something, and Steam
And it
was
downloaded
like,
it.
yeah. It had a bunch of updates queued, and whenever it does that, it just drives my OCD crazy, so I always just go and update everything it has queued.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got the Stardew update, at least on Steam. I'm assuming, as usual with Stardew updates, it's not coming to console till next year.
Actually, Stardew, I think in Euro Stardew is not even playing on PlayStation and Xbox right now. Something just messed up with Europe's Stardew Valley,
Oh.
It's for the
which
best.
sucks. Is it? Yeah, 1.5 is out on PC and will probably come out on console 3 years from now. Which is just how it's been working for consoles, which kind of sucks.
So, I know I sent you an article breaking down what 1.5 is.
It's
I definitely didn't
fucking
read that
lit.
article. What's going on in Stardew version 1?
So you get a whole new map, which has been consistent with his new releases, but you get a beach theme map now with like very small area to farm. This is mostly for people who want a different scenery and have kind of figured out how to cheese the game to get money without building out your farm. And now you get a dope ass beach. So I'm gonna restart my game for the fucking 6th time. But with restarting your game, now they have an option to where you can switch up the community center. So just not like going in and knowing exactly what you have to get day one. It's like going to be new, and there are items that are going to be like different. And that's actually pretty dope to kind of freshen things up. I kind of wish, I don't know if he would implement this, but I kind of wish he would add like a difficulty layer to that. Like there's some legendary fish that you can get in this game that are hard as hell to get. Like I would love some community center rewards or like bundles to collect for like hard ass things to find. I think
Okay.
yeah, but that's
Yeah, and I mean that's people who play Stardew like you, like even people I hear on other podcasts that are in the Stardew community. It seems like that'd be something they'd be into.
yeah. Let me hit
Like making the game like more difficult for yourself because you're at the point that you know the game. Like you've made multiple farms, you've done like whatever you got to do in that game.
It's done
a bunch of times. So
and I mean there's still small things that everybody's figuring out just throughout the game that keep it interesting, but this is like a cool implemented thing that he's putting in there.
okay.
And I don't know. It's cool. I'm gonna
you
replay
know,
this
I'm
game.
never against. If you hit me up, I'm more willing to play Rocket League with you, but I'll play some Stardew with you if you ever like. Because now multiplayer's out on everything.
Yeah.
So,
I'll
and
play
then
some more Stardew.
whenever this,
So like not try it on Switch again because that was horrible.
yeah, I'd play it on PS5. Actually, let me go download Stardew onto my PS5 just so it's there.
I did buy the Stardew Collector's Edition, so I just have a PC code if you want it. If
Is it
someone
crossplay?
wants
I have it on PC.
I know,
it's not
but I
crossplay.
is it not? No, it's not.
I don't think it is. I probably would have noticed by now if it were crossplay, but
I think everything can run Stardew Valley though. It's not a taxing game by any means.
right. And it's definitely, I know for a fact, on PlayStation. Well, I think the Switch PC gets updates, then Switch gets updates, then everything else gets updates. So
Yeah, I don't know why Switch is just easier to port over. That's a better word. Port over than PS4 and PS5.
because it's like the Vita. It's so I don't think we're gonna get a Stardew version for PS5. I don't think we're gonna get Stardew Valley PS5 edition. The same way like Minecraft and all those games, because they just work like backwards compatibility is so solid that
They just work.
yeah, you can just get updates for PS4 games and they just run on your system like they run better, like they have access to the more powerful CPU and GPU, which wouldn't really matter in a game like Stardew, but
No.
for backwards compatible titles like Rocket League, for instance, like it runs better on my PS5 than it ran on my PS4. It could run even better if they did a PS5 version, but we're not going to get
It's going to get there eventually.
eventually. Whenever that happens, that's the one that I'm really Apex, a PS5 version would be nice. Rocket League, a PS5 version would be nice. I'm trying to think what else that I'm playing that a PS4 version of consistently that I would like a PS5 version of.
Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, but that's already been confirmed, and I think we're going to get the
I just wanted to mention it.
announcement or release in February when they announce the next expansion
What's the difference
of PS5 versions.
versus the PS4 version?
Well, for
Does it really
starters,
look that?
Destiny? It's a fucking night and day difference. Like,
yeah. No,
as
I'm just
somebody
like
who was playing
I'm saying
Destiny
like
on my
something that's
PS4
like
Pro.
something like fucking 14.
Well, I
Graphically,
mean,
that's
Final
also
Fantasy
not that.
14 runs and looks better on my PC than it did on my PS4 Pro. I
Okay.
haven't had
Yeah, I
game
guess I
time since I
never.
got a PS5, but
I guess
you know,
I just never seen anybody play it on console. Well, I guess I did see Dylan, but that was years ago.
I mean, Jalen used to play. Jawan played all the Final Fantasy 14 he played on console.
Do not get it. Mm-mm. I don't
Nah, it's
understand
fine on
how.
console. You could even put a keyboard in there and play it like it's a PC. It's
Yeah,
Or-
part of
That
me.
I get.
Yeah, part of me thinks
and also
that
on and
that'll
also
be
they
the
made
thing.
playing it with the controller isn't that bad, especially now.
Yeah,
Especially now.
Wait, but
They've-
your rotations gets bigger every expansion. They always give you stuff.
That's not an issue.
Really?
Like for each of your triggers, you have 8 spells.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're just like pressing down a trigger just to like.
Trigger
do
square,
different-
triggers.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
so it's L1,
like
L2,
I'm activating
R1,
this
and R2,
hotbar.
and
I'm
then
gonna
it's
use my
up,
spells,
down,
swap to
left,
another.
right, and triangle. So you have enough buttons.
Yeah, you're just
Okay.
learning fighting game maneuvers at that point.
That's true. That's fair. Okay, fine.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I do get what you're saying, Chris. Like, my muscle memory kind of got there with Final Fantasy 14, the little bit that I played. Even
Mhm.
though the little bit that I played was probably more than I play, like, 90% of games that I just give the college try to. Like, it got definitely more than an hour of playtime out of me. And, like, I started developing the muscle memory of the keyboard, which is why I might just get me one of those little, like, MMO keyboards, you know?
Oh, the one that's like one-handed and you can move everything on one.
Yeah, I might get one of those for my PS5 for 14, but at the same time, you know, I definitely want to give it a shot.
On controller.
I shared in the cheese party on PSN what the so I downloaded 14. I don't even know what made me download 14, but I downloaded 14 and the like splash screen they give you, like every game has like a splash screen on the home menu. The one they give you for 14 really made me want to play 14. So
good.
yeah, I might be getting game time. It's between Final Fantasy 14, getting some game time, getting like 2 months worth of game time and playing that super hardcore,
Mm-hmm.
or getting Code Vein. But that might go back on sale, so you know, like,
Yeah. Man.
I wish
I
14 that free login campaign, they really screwed me because they would have had me back in. I would have like
Wait,
been
what? How did that? Because there was multiple people that were like not actually able to play the game for free.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was. I think it was because I already own the game, or like I already own Shadowbringers. Because I own
Yeah, it's because you own. It's because you bought the expansion pack already, and that free game time I want to say was for new accounts or something like that.
Oh, that sucks though.
right, and the returning player thing that they have going on, because they have a returning player campaign thing going on right now. But for me, like I was going to do it with you, Chris, of like, oh, because both of us would get exclusive items from it, but
Mhm.
I have to buy game time, so.
Mm.
I just wish there were a way to play
Do I
all
need to
this stuff, like, from A Realm Reborn and... Let me guess. Hold on. Is Heavensward the second one or third one?
Yes, Heaven's Word is the
It's
second
the second one.
Okay, so it's A Realm Reborn, Heavensward. God damn it. Stormblood,
There you go.
and then Shadowbringers.
Yep.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. Got it.
Yep.
You passed the
Yep,
test.
you got it.
But I now have all of those on both PC and PS4. But if I were to play it, I'd pick it back up on PS5 in backwards compatibility mode because I play way more games on my PS5 than I play on my PC. I've probably played more games on my PS5 in the last like month and a half than I ever played on my PC.
Damn.
But that's just, I like my consoles. Like everybody's like, oh, you'll get a PC, you'll never go back. It's not true at all. got a PC. It ran some things better than my PS4, but then I got my PS5, and now my PS5 is more powerful than my PC.
But
And
also,
so-
the thing about it is you don't play the games that are like... The games that are like, oh, you need a PC to play this. You don't play those games. So it never really mattered that much.
Yeah.
And then by the time you got interested in those games, we got those console versions, which took out a lot of what made those games great in the first place.
Like what? Like, give me some examples.
That's literally what happened with Elder Scrolls. That's what happened to that franchise, and I saw that right before my eyes.
Yeah.
You just watched them strip out features going from Morrowind to Oblivion to
It
Skyrim.
looks like a fucking PC game. From like Morrowind 100% looked like a PC game.
Morrowind used to be able to do stupid shit in Morrowind, like
It's fucking good.
drink a potion that gave you 1000% intellect for like 30 seconds, then you use that to craft a bunch of spells and nonsense. But it was, and then also like the amount of things you could do in that game, significantly more than you did. Heck, what they did to enchantment magic in Skyrim and pugilism is a travesty, especially pugilism. You used to be able to throw hands real well in Elder Scrolls, but in Skyrim, there's no point. It's sad.
Yeah.
All right, so
Happened with
Jalen.
Fallout. That's what happened with Fallout 4.
Yeah, and I mean, even Fallout 4, what I played, I was like, I'm good. I got what I
That's
needed
what
out of
happened with
this.
Thief.
Fallout 4.
It did what it needed to do. Like, I enjoyed what I played of
not well.
Fallout 4, but I got what I wanted out of it.
No,
So, Jalen, do you have
it
any
feels
holiday
bugs.
plans? Any holiday gaming plans? I know we're all
Well,
adults
I
and
got
we
that
don't
new-
really have a break, but
I miss that shit.
break.
I'm going through Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, which is that last source book to come out for 5th edition. It gives you a lot of... Wizards of the Coast finally figured out the thing they needed to do with D&D, which is give everybody options to make the characters that they want to make and do that stuff.
Oh, like my hotel?
Like, heck, yeah.
well, I mean, we made your hotep work beforehand.
Because I made it work. I was the DM. I have that power.
I'm just gonna use that character for every campaign from now on. You could use my other character as an NPC.
As an NPC. His first follower. Right there. But, also, I'm probably going to set up Fight K to play, SNK versus Capcom 2. I just really want to go back to that game.
Have you used your fight stick with your PC at all? Or are you going to pad it out on that one?
I'm going to see if I can use my fight stick on my PC.
I'm pretty
to
sure you
check. I
can.
don't
Considering I can use mine, and mine is basically a cheap toy, I'm pretty sure you can use yours. Like, it's just a matter of getting the drivers. All right. Well, I was going to ask Madrid, but he's AFK for a second. If he had any holiday gaming plans.
What are your holiday gaming plans, man?
My holiday gaming plans?
Yeah, what you
I mean,
gonna play?
I'm just gonna be on my usual shit. I'm gonna, Destiny the Dawning's going on, so I was out there making cookies for people and delivering them around the galaxy, so that was fun.
Oh, they brought that back?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, was out there making cookies for the Dawning event in Destiny. Apex, I need to finish out that Battle Pass. I need to finish out the Fortnite Battle Pass. And then I'm going to spend some time working on the Call of Duty Battle Pass. So, it's just Battle Pass on Battle Pass. I haven't gotten the Rocket League one yet because I haven't played Rocket League. And I definitely got nowhere near to finishing the one last time.
Yeah, I think
But,
I only got to 50.
and I don't even think I got... Yeah, I have no idea how far I got, but it definitely wasn't enough to justify going out. Like, Fortnite... Yeah, I can justify going out and getting the Battle Pass, even though I don't need to anymore now that I'm part of the crew. So, I'm just guaranteed battle passes for the rest of the seasons indefinitely. And they did announce the new crew thing. They're bringing the Green Arrow.
Oh, that's cool.
From DC. Like, that's the exclusive crew loadout for January. So that's kind of exciting. But yeah, I mean, I'm really 14. Like, depending on if I get this game time for 14 will be the move.
It's such. There's
I know it's good.
Everything's about it. It's so good.
Yeah, I was watching. Did you see the Final Fantasy 14 thing I dropped in the Discord earlier?
I haven't watched it yet.
It's hilarious. And I haven't even gotten that far. Like, it's hilarious for the parts that I have played.
Mm-hmm.
And I just know, judging by the other stuff, like, I'm in. Like, I'm at the point now where I've been doing bounties and dailies and all this shit in Destiny consistently enough, and like the battle pass structure of a lot of games has had me getting in the habit of just kind of mindlessly playing a game and like knocking out my dailies. In Call of Duty has dailies now, like that. So
what?
Yes, yesterday I had to get like 5 double kills or better, and then I had to play 5 games of domination play 3 games of domination and win 2 games of domination. So I did those things and finished my dailies off in Call of Duty, you know? They have double Battle Pass XP going on right now, so I was like, I bought this Battle Pass, probably against my better judgment, so I'm gonna get some of my money's value out of it.
You got to. How do you? How much? At what point do you like? How many battle passes do you think you can actually complete in the amount of time?
Legitimately, 1. Like, I don't know why I keep doing this, but because it kind of gives you, like, that's the thing I like about battle passes in games is even games like Fortnite where there's no real progression, it gives you that sense of progression in that game.
Yeah.
In Call of Duty, where like, sure, you're leveling up, but I already hit first prestige, so I'm not unlocking new shit. So
right.
I might as so Apex, like, I'm not leveling up in Apex. I'm not getting stronger in Apex. I'm like, it's
Do you feel
all
stronger?
I've gotten better at Apex, and a lot of that has come from Fortnite, like my Battle Royale skills, and then my first-person shooter skills from Call of Duty. Like,
But
Apex really is.
You're more familiar with like the different like methods in Apex now. So like you were saying earlier, like you're using different guns. You're seeing how those work. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
You're
like, I'm not
expanding
even
your-
mad at the
your
Havoc.
horizon.
Like, I definitely wouldn't have picked up and used a Havoc unless it was like super early game before. But now
They
I can
keep nerfing
confidently
that bitch
pick it
now.
up. And they're gonna.
It still kind of hits though.
Okay. But yeah, that's been kind of my thing with, realistically, so far, every time I've been juggling multiple battle passes, I've only been able to finish one of them. Currently, I'm far enough in the Fortnite one and the Apex one that I confidently feel like I can complete both of those before they're over, because like, I'm in the 70s and the Fortnite one started at the beginning of this month, and Apex has 40 days left. Yeah, Apex has 40 days left, and I got like less than 10 levels till I complete that.
Are you gonna go to 110?
Maybe. I mean, it really just.
That's one of those ones that'll just happen. Like once you hit 100, like 110 will just happen. Unless
And that's how it happened in Fortnite last season. Like, Fortnite, they had rewards past 200. Like, I got my Fortnite Battle Pass over 200 to get some of these rewards. And so it was just because I was playing that game a lot. So, I don't know. Like, how many can I balance at any given time? Yeah, Chris, go ahead. Do what you gotta do. But, with battle passes,
that makes sense.
I realistically think I can finish one at a time. It just depends on how much I am feeling the game at the time, because I've bought
also, like,
Apex ones in the past that I haven't done shit on.
Yeah, but another thing with the battle passes is also a lot of them don't fully unlock their challenges until like X amount of weeks into it. So it's like that's what happened with me in Apex. It's like I was starting off real slow because it was only like 2 weeks worth of battle passes. Now worth of challenges. Now that we're at like week 7, I only have like 2, maybe 3 challenges per week left.
Right.
Which are
but
things
that gives
like play
you...
Gibraltar. Don't want to do that. Play Caustic or something. Don't want to do that.
Yeah, so it's just... I don't know. Because, like,
I don't know,
when
I'm
I'm playing
in
a
that
game
sweet
like
spot
that...
right now. I could just play whoever I want and use whatever gun I want. Because I'm caught up. At that point, I'm just doing my dailies.
Yeah. But, I mean, the reason I dislike battle passes because they're exclusive things, usually towards the end, that I want, that, depending on the game, I know I'm never going to get. Like, I'm still mad at that one season in Call of Duty Modern Warfare that had the Tamagunchi in black as part of the battle pass, and that's something
cool.
I'll
That's
never be able to get. But
Damn.
so I dislike that. Like, there are Fortnite skins that were on battle passes
that.
that I didn't finish back in the day that I wish, like, Apex is a prime example. There are skins that were on Apex
That
battle
last
passes
season,
that if I could go back and get, I would.
that
but I
Bloodhound
can't.
skin, that active and Bloodhound skin, that shit's fire. That Revenant skin where he's wearing a hoodie, I don't even know what fucking battle pass that's on, but I need it. I don't know if that was a battle pass. That was either last season or like just an event that I missed because I wasn't playing at the time.
Right.
It's just gone.
So it's good that it gives me a sense of progression. So, like, Rocket League, like, I'm not really getting new stuff from Rocket League unless I get the battle pass, you know? Like, sure, there are some items that they added that is just regular leveling, but in stuff like Fortnite where leveling up doesn't matter unless you have the battle pass, or Call of Duty, like, sure, you could just play Call of Duty the old way, but it's way more rewarding to play it with the battle pass now.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that, yeah.
Yeah.
To answer your question, Chris, I can do, guaranteed, if I'm only focusing on one game, I can guaranteed do the battle pass on that one game. This is the first time that I have multiple battle passes in rotation, and I know that I'm going to finish 2. You know, maybe
dang.
just the way I play these games will get more focused, and, like, it just depends on what I'm playing and how I'm playing it.
I feel
Depends
that.
on how many of them I'll get my full money's worth out of.
I feel that. I feel like I liked getting the Rocket League Battle Pass because I again got everything. You only can get new shit unless you get the Battle Pass. But unless I am playing Rocket League like you guys are playing Apex, where you guys are consistently having a whole squad, always going in there to where it's like, because playing by yourself, Rocket League is fun, but at a certain point, I'm like, well, shit, I'd rather go play Ghost by myself.
Right.
And then just eventually I get that mentality, and then I'm never playing the Battle Pass, and you're just like, well, fuck, I just wasted $20. Also, now I'm mad at myself because there was a cool car 10 levels from now, and I just didn't do it.
Well,
That's why you gotta
it's
save
a vicious
little bit of that
cycle.
premium
Yeah.
currency they give you from the battle pass for the end of the season and spend that on levels. So
Or
you can
just
get
buy
the
some
nice
premium
supposed to.
currency and fucking, because I've done that, like, shamelessly.
Just
I was
buy your
like,
levels.
Yeah.
Heck, I have about 10 levels worth of Apex coins just from the battle pass.
I
that
don't,
just haven't spent.
because I get them
It's
and I
like-
spend them. Fuck it.
There's nothing in the store they're doing the holiday skins, and the characters that I'm like, I need a skin for, don't really have a holiday skin I'm about, so...
Yeah, that's
Right,
That's
yeah.
just battle. That's just another battle pass for me. That's where I'm at the point. I have like 1100 coins. So I'm like, that's just my next battle pass.
Oh. Yeah, and I mean, I've never
Unless
done
I
it like
see
that.
a skin where I'm like, I gotta get it.
Mm-hmm.
And by a skin, I mean Lifeline skins. Lifeline needs more skins.
Really?
I feel like Apex, they have gotten a lot better. That was one of our complaints early in the game, was that their skin variety wasn't really there.
Yeah.
I feel like they've gotten better and better as time has gone on.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, but also I feel like a lot of for certain characters, they're like the only like legendary skin that's really really good looking. For some of them, it's just like, nah, if you didn't get this during this season of the Battle Pass,
If you didn't do
have
this
fun with this shit
specific
skins,
event.
homeboy.
Welcome.
Honestly.
All right. Madrid, you went away when I was going to ask you earlier.
About my holiday
What are your
gaming?
holiday gaming?
You already asked me.
What was I going to ask Madrid?
I went first.
Or was it Chris that left?
No, Madrid
No,
did
you were
leave,
going to ask
and
me,
you.
but you already asked me earlier, and I already answered.
Yeah.
I said I'm playing with my niece.
Yeah.
I said I might
the
slide her
Switch.
my Pokemon because I don't play it.
True.
Which one?
Sword.
Oh, you don't want to give up Eevee? I feel like Eevee be tight. That's a good gift.
Yeah, that's a really
so
great
though.
starting off.
Yeah.
That is an excellent starting off. Give her a Kanto
You-
Gen 1.
You
let
win
her-
this time. Let's go, Eevee.
Because Sword and Shield, I feel like, might be easier overall, but
Mhm.
there's a lot going on in that game, especially now that the expansions are out and all that. Like, there's hella shit going on. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are straightforward 150. Like,
I'm gonna have to
Short
crank that
and
Pokemon
simple.
Bank real quick though. I can't trade away my Eevee though, right? It's hard. It's hard luck to that game.
yeah.
That's it.
And I mean, your save data is on your system, not on the cartridge. So if you were to get another copy, you could just.
Yeah. Just pop.
I'm probably not gonna get another copy though. I'm definitely not gonna get another copy.
Hmm.
So
Well, yeah. So
Mm-mm.
you could crank that Pokemon Bank and put those Pokemon over, or Pokemon Home now, and put them in Home, and then bring them over to Sword and Shield if that's what you feel like doing.
shit, I might play my copy of Alpha Sapphire.
I was just about to do that, and then my fucking 2DS just shit the bed. It won't charge anymore.
Damn.
I was like,
The sound doesn't come out of mine. I have to plug in a headphone to hear it.
What the
What's
fuck?
up with
I have
DSs that just-
I have never had any issues like that out of any DS. ever.
I didn't use my DS for shit. Like that is the definition of gently used. And like
it's
my
like a
DS
car
just
it
battery.
stays
doesn't work.
plugged up to my, like, I have this USB charging cable for it, and it just stays plugged up to that. And whenever I want to play something, like these games from that Savannah developer, Batafurai,
Oh,
like
nice.
anytime they drop a game, I can just open up my 3DS and play it. Sit it back down. Usually, when I unplug it like I just did, I sit it down next to the charger and just let it die, and then plug it back in.
When you want to play.
Whenever I decide I want to play it again, and it stays plugged in. But yeah, if any of y'all want to play anything, y'all know multiplayer shit, especially if it's crossplay. Like, I'd prefer to be playing on my PS5 exclusively, but I'll bust out the Switch, I'll bust out the Xbox, I'll bust out my Steam account.
Don't bust out the Xbox. It's
Yeah, I'm still
unnecessary.
in the bedroom. it's becoming obsolete even as the media box I had it as, because HBO Max wasn't on my smart TV. So I'm like, all right, I'll put the Xbox in here. It'll be my Blu-ray player and my HBO Max machine.
Mhm.
Now HBO Max is on my TV, so it's really just a Blu-ray player. And I haven't watched any Blu-ray since the John Wick trilogy, which I got on sale. So.
Right.
That is one sad thing about having the all-digital PS5, because I definitely would have thrown a Blu-ray in there by now and watched something. Maybe rewatch a second My Hero movie, rewatch Spider-Verse for the 1000th time. Like, I got some pretty good movies on Blu-ray, but oh well.
It'd be like that.
Netflix. I mean, PS5 has Netflix, HBO, Prime, Hulu, all that shit. So
The main
Disney
thing you
Plus.
really need,
Does,
right?
Wait, does it still not have Drama Fever though?
I think it doesn't, but it has Crunchyroll. So I'm not watching anything on
my
Drama
K-dramas.
Fever.
But I want my K dramas.
I mean, it might be on Xbox. Xbox has hella streaming apps.
Really?
X-
They wanted to
had-
be your media source.
Yeah. Like
Right?
part
Yeah,
They
of
they
wanted
the
more games last generation. They wanted to be your media center.
right, and considering that all of those apps just came over to the new generation, whereas on PS4 they had to make new versions of their apps to run on PS5. Like, yeah, it makes sense that Xbox has streaming apps out the ass. There were there were certain things on there that I was like, this is illegal. I was like, this is straight up piracy, and y'all just got this shit on your storefront. Well, it's only technically piracy if you have like the source seed codes for the things, which I may or may not have access to. But
Xbox is just Microsoft. You've been pirating things off of Windows shit since you could click on a keyboard.
you're not wrong.
Okay.
All right. Well, the one last thing that I wanted to bring to people's attention, especially since this is the one time I'm going to talk about a sale, and it's live for live viewers, and it'll be live by the time this hits podcast services and YouTube. PlayStation Network, and I know Steam's having it too, because Steam's constantly emailing me like, hey, all these games are on sale. But PlayStation Network's having a really great holiday sale, and I'm pretty sure Switch, because I've been seeing Switch deals going around, and I've been seeing Xbox deals going around. I'd say check your platform of choice. Go through those sales, see if there's anything that piques your interest, because there's some pretty good deals going on right now. So if you want to save a little bit of coin, if you're getting some Christmas money, if you get a PSN gift card from your aunt for Christmas, just plug that in and score some sweet DLC. Maybe like I know Apex, all the editions are on sale. Fall Guys, those like costume packs are on sale. Like even if it's not you getting a new game, if you're getting DLC for an existing game, the PlayStation Store sale is really good and the Steam sale is really good. I'm pretty sure the Switch and Xbox sales are good. I just haven't gone through them myself.
Mm-mm.
So just that'll be my one more thing for this episode. Go check out your winter / end of year / holiday sales on your respective platforms, and treat yourself to a game for the low. If there's something you've been looking at for a while that you just haven't been able to justify that $60 for, maybe it's $30 right now, and you can justify that $30 for it.
Right. Okay, but are y'all ready for the winter anime season?
I am. I know. I'm super fucking ready. Because we're getting what? Beastars, Dr. Stone. We're getting Promised Neverland. Like, we're getting hella winter anime. And so
the second half
like,
of JJK, the rest of
I thought
AOT.
fall was insane, but yeah.
It's the fucking flood. Cause
AOT is just not going to slow down.
Right. The rest of the season for ReZero, if you fuck with that, like, cause a lot of it is anime that was supposed to come out this year. They got pushed back.
Right.
And then shit that was just already on the horizon. And then what?
Right.
Like My Hero's in March?
Yep. Well, My Hero's spring. I will like.
I mean, I was about to say that's not winter, but like next year is fucking stacked for anime. Shit doesn't make any sense.
Man, all that shit,
Bleach is next year. Right, Shaman King. The Shaman King trailers are out. Like
Bleach, Shaman King. Like we've been in the anime renaissance, but like it's just gonna keep going. Kaiju number 8 could get confirmed. Chainsaw Man, we could get more news on that. There's just so many anime that are gonna be hitting us in the teeth that I need them.
Man, Kaiju number 8 is great. Go read Kaiju number 8.
Right.
Yeah. If you're not caught,
Kaiju
Chris,
number 8 is just great.
I know you got the Shonen Jump app. If you want a light read that is enjoyable as fuck, Kaiju number 8, I read all 20 chapters that are out of it in a day.
Okay.
Yeah, I started that. I'm on chapter 2 of Spy X Family, so.
Oh, Spy Family? Oh, yeah, it is. It gets better. It's hilarious.
It's
Yeah,
so
it's
good.
I'm reading
already.
that today.
I've already had like, I see that hijinks are gonna start happening, and I'm on board for it. So
Nice.
you could check those out. Like I know My Hero, there's a lot to read. Doctor Stone was like a really heavy read.
That's a meaty read right there.
Right. But if you want something light and shonen as fuck, Kaiju number 8.
If you want something bloody, Chainsaw Man.
I do gotta read that one too.
Yo,
Yeah, Chainsaw Man, I caught up in a day and then read it week to week until it ended, or part 1 ended, and I'm ready for part 2 and my anime of part 1.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
I can't wait. The panels, like the color spreads, I can't wait for those to just be animated. Not even the color spreads, like that one spread where the girl with the sword just like went through the crowd of people and fucked everybody up. I just need to see that anime.
Bro, I forgot about that. She was like, "Yo, give me 2 swords," and then just.
Yep.
Right. Right.
Bro, that was the best.
The fucking
that was
art
the
on
best,
it was
That was the
amazing.
best arc. Like the Hell arc. Oh my god, that shit was nuts.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see the Gun Devil animated.
They woke up in hell, and then like there were astronaut corpses.
Look, I just need them to.
In a
I just need to see
shrine.
that like 5 seconds they're gonna show of like the darkness demon. I just need that like that one page. I just need that just animated, and I don't even need it animated. I just need that.
I want to see how they do it because like they did some cool shit with the panels. Like an arm came out of the panel to like hand her a piece of darkness devil flesh, and I was like, "Yo, this is the coolest shit that I've seen."
Yeah. Like
Pretty
Chainsaw
tight.
Man's manga does some insane shit with the medium. And I always love it when like you take the medium you're in and you like break conventions in
How
it
am I gonna
just
break
enough.
this fourth wall
Right.
without addressing it? Like,
Right. And I mean Soul Eater did it a lot. Like it was cool to see Excalibur in the manga. Like the way Excalibur was in the manga was way
Excalibur.
more obnoxious than how he was in the anime. So
yeah.
it'll be cool to see how they transition that. Anybody else got a one more thing though before we wrap for the
The only person who can truly wield Excalibur is Arthur.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say that right now.
You're right.
It would if Excalibur weren't Excalibur, he probably would have been a good fit for Black Star. But he's Excalibur, and if you are enough to annoy Black Star, you got to be doing something.
That shit's funny. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just really excited for anime and manga right now. It's so good. Yo, shouts out to JJK. It sold like 2 million copies in like a month. No, I think it was 1 million
Damn.
copies in 1 month.
I thought it was 1 million copies a week for 2 weeks, back to back. But I'm not sure.
Either way, that's pretty dope.
It was for the month.
Yeah.
And I think it sold 2 million copies total.
Mm.
Some wild shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
I believe
mean,
in JJK
it'll-
supremacy though.
It is good that because Demon Slayer last year, Demon Slayer came out and was outselling One Piece, and then now we have JJK out here doing like millions and millions of copies. It's really good to see these newer series come into their own and like make their money back. Like, please give me the Demon Slayer movie in North America. Like, I'd
Yeah,
love
they're
to
pl-
see
they're
it in
playing
theaters.
games with that.
They are fucking playing goddamn games. That game is doing so well in Japan, it's about to beat Spirited Away at the box office in Japan, which says fucking insane shit. Like one of the highest grossing Japanese anime movies ever is about to get beat by this Demon Slayer movie.
I don't like that. Spirited Away is
Yeah,
godly.
Spirited Away is great, but also I read this arc and this fucking Demon Slayer, like, with
It's not even
UFO
the best
table.
arc. The
It's
next
not
one's
even the best
one.
arc.
The next one's the best one.
What was the next one?
When they have to go undercover.
Oh,
And they have to move
yeah.
flamboyantly?
Yeah. Yeah, when they got to move flamboyantly. I can't wait to see it. All right, Chris, Jalen, either of y'all got one more thing before we wrap
Mm-mm.
on episode 49?
Nope.
Next week's episode 50, y'all better have your gaming resolutions for 2021 ready.
What?
Oh yeah,
This is your 1 week warning, Chris.
The video we did was Contradiction.
Oh yeah, check it out. The Games That Made Us coming soon to Contraviction's YouTube channel. Friend of the show, former guest. She hit us up, and we did an episode of The Games That Made Us, and we had a lot of fun on that episode.
Nice.
It was really good.
Did a lot of rambling.
Yeah, it was a lot of rambling, but I feel like it was some great content.
Oh, A1.
And it was me. By the end of it, I was just out here giving away free game, like trying to get people to follow their dreams and shit. So go. We'll see. I can't. I'm gonna watch it whenever it comes out just to see how she edits down, because we were talking for like 2.5 hours. So I can't wait to see how she edits that down into a digestible video. But there were some gems. There were some. She asked us the games we could make, and with no spoilers, just know we'd all want to play both the games me and Madrid would have made.
You know the vibes.
Okay.
You know the vibe. All right. Remember, you can follow us all collectively around the internet, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com. You can follow me on Twitter at Anton63X's. Chris, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Chef and Chris.
Jalen?
Squid Bishop.
Madrid?
Speedwagon X.
All right, this has been the Know It's Good production. The video version is edited by Lon and Twisted Mind. The audio version is edited by Akumasanti. Until next time, keep it cheesy.
Cheesy.